international service in Bolivia focuses on two target groups: disabled people and youth. Its thematic areas are human rights and sustainable livelihoods. We have an established programme which averages between 10 to 15 development workers at any one time. The 4 development workers in this video work in various aspects of the strategic focus, in both rural and urban areas. As a foreign development worker, you will share knowledge and experiences from other parts of the world with the local counterpart, an exchange which we hope will enrich all involved both professionally and personally.
My name's Anna Janota, I'm English and I work for the Bolivian Institute for the Blind for the Department of Chuquisaca.
My name's Jill Waite and I'm from England. The organisation I work with is called Ainina Kuna, and we work as a part of a CBR project, which is a community-based rehabilitation project in the rural areas of Yotala.
My name is Luc Mathé, I'm from Holland. And my counterpart organization is Municipality of Arampampa. Arampampa is a municipality in the rural side in the Potosí department.
Mi nombre es Eric Nadeau, soy canadiense y actualmente trabajo con la contraparte local que se llama el Centro Intercultural Circo Infantil, que está ubicado en Sucre, la capital de Bolivia. Mi papel aquí es hacer el nexo entre las autoridades públicas y privadas de la ciudad que trabajan en ámbitos similares y para hacer alianzas estratégicas.
I'm a paediatric physiotherapist, and that was part of my role, was to come over as part of the team to be the physiotherapist and to strengthen the team in the area of physiotherapy.
Luego es también en la parte de gestión de proyectos. Creo que un papel importante que todos los cooperantes van a tener que hacer es justamente como tienen contactos o también una otra visión quizás más estructurada, ayudar a las contrapartes a elaborar proyectos y buscar contactos.
Well, you know, it changed a little bit in the 3 years that I'm working. Firstly, my role was to help the municipality in their administration and in their projects. But after some months, it came out it would be really good that I would be responsible for one special project, which was a training center.
I'm also sort of partly involved in the area of investigation and research, so we've just created a sort of new area so that we can investigate the work that we're doing and evaluate, I suppose, the work that we're doing as well. A typical week is usually the Monday. We spend the Monday in the office, and usually that's meetings with either the technical team or with the whole of the team. So usually we will have trips or go out to visit the community for the rest of the week. So for the 4 days, usually we're out visiting in the communities. That can sometimes mean that we might have overnight stays in the community.
We've been doing lots of workshops, which they've been loving, and it's been really great. So if it's one of those weeks when I've got a workshop, and there's all the planning, obviously, for the workshop.
There's no typical month or typical week, but I can say that I'm like, in the beginning I started working a lot in the rural side, like 70% in the rural side and 30% here in Cochabamba. Most of all to know the people, to make relationships, to meet, to do meetings. That I think is very important in the beginning, no? To know the people.
Most of the families, I would say, in the rural areas are working in subsistence farming, and they tend to sort of like leave very, very early in the morning and sometimes don't actually get back till very late at night. So our hours tend to vary during the week as to whether we go out very early or we go out very late.
After that, I found out that it's also important to be here in Cochabamba to do project work, telephones and internet. I mean, in Arampampa there's nothing, there's no internet, no telephone. So you need to be here too.
There's just so many different things that you do. It's hard to say there's an average week.
it's hard to explain. When I started work, of course, I understood the terming, but in practice is quite different.
Several key words I would say would be like inclusion, participation and empowerment, empowering the whole of the community, ensuring that the whole of the community is beneficiaries of the sustainability of the work. So part of rehabilitation is sustainability of the work that we would be doing and passing over that information.
There's so much discrimination here, there's so little access to education, inclusive education, even special education, to health service, to job opportunities. There's just, like I say, there's just so little to help people who have any kind of disability.
So there were a lot of expectations. I mean, there were too many expectations. They really thought that I would change the municipality, and so that was not possible. And it was difficult to say it, to let them know that it's not possible. That I'm only there to help in one project, and that even I don't have any money. No.
Who have lots of ideas of things they want to do, and what they lack is the knowledge of how to do it. So one of the roles, my roles, and the role of any development worker, is to orientate them, and not to do the work for them, but to orientate them in what they want to do, and train them, boost their self-esteem, their confidence. That's the idea. So they can go ahead and do what they want to do.
But for me, it's not more than that, to be honest, because it's quite difficult to change an organization or to improve an organization, especially if the culture is very different. Because in Arampampa, the culture is a Quechua culture. People have their own opinions, their own behavior, their own beliefs, and I don't think it's good if you come in and try to change a lot of their believing.
Changes in attitude towards sort of disability, the way in which communities understand disability and how we transfer that across. All people can be included into the community is one of the things that we want to try and get across.